Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to, sorry about that sound, World of Tanks Generals, and today we're playing the 11th, and, sorry about no video yesterday, but, yeah, stuff happens. I had school stuff, and I'm so descriptive by, saying stuff. I want to keep this hand. I really do want to keep this hand, but it's kind of bad. But I want to keep it because it's also kind of not horrible. No, he didn't take any assets, so that's good. That's good for me, not for him. It's, for me though, it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid. It's very solid for me. It's bad for him. We're going to have a huge M2. Just massive M2, you know? Huge. It's going to be a 12 resource M2. Oof. Oof. It's disgusting, guys. I love it. I love it! Get me those disgusting M2s. Just this filthy, disgusting M2s. It's great. It's great. It's sickening. I love it. That's good. Whenever something makes you feel like you're a bad person when you play it, you should play it. I mean, you really should play it. If it makes you feel like you're a horrible human being, like this does right here, you should totally play it. Look at that, 27 resources. It's pretty okay. It's pretty okay. Pretty okay. It's not bad at all. Not at all bad. I can get a bigger one. I can get a much bigger one, and then I have all the resources in the world. Mwahaha! Mwahaha! The world will rue the day it messed with me. I will rue the day it messed with me. Mwahaha! I have a lot of heals, though. I can heal for days now. I don't like this deck too much, honestly. I don't like this HQ too much, as you guys know, but yeah. So yeah, no video yesterday because, well, I had school stuff to do. I was way behind on my school stuff. Don't do that, kids. Just, like, always keep up on your school stuff. It's a good idea. It's a great idea to keep up on your school stuff. But I didn't. I was like a month behind, and you know that sucks. That sucks a lot. Oh, he thinks he can compete with RM2? You think you can compete with RM2? I just really hope he doesn't have a Lee or something like that. Because if he has a Lee, I'll be sad. Because by default, we have much better things to do with our resources than he does. Which is why I don't like the M2 in the third, because it's only good for those spend end cards. But we have a lot of spend end cards. We're just not drawing any of them. So yeah. That's sort of unfortunate. Come at me. Come at me, bro. Come at me. I hope he's not running the mill spend end card. That milling spend end card I don't appreciate. I don't appreciate that at all. I want him to come at us. I want him to just come at us. Just approach us. Approach us, sir. Approach us. I think I'm going to release maybe a tier 1 video today as well, because I already started recording that because I couldn't find a game with the 11th, and I was just like, I'm just going to record something just to, record it. I hope he starts, putting units in places where I can, engage them with my units. Oh, here's our Lee. 48 HP. Pretty nice. Put the Wolvie down there because, we don't really need it anymore. Like, losing those four resources wouldn't hurt too much. Wouldn't hurt too much at all. This Lee can kind of just run the board unless he plays one, but ours is bigger. Our Lee is bigger than your Lee. The Jackson will be a good solution to that, stupid, annoying M2. Really stupid, annoying M2. I don't see a way for him to remove this Wolverine. And I mean, as long as he doesn't remove our units, everything's okay. Everything is okay as long as our units are not removed. That M37 though is pretty obnoxious. That's very obnoxious actually. Incredibly obnoxious. Don't appreciate that. Don't appreciate that at all. Alright, he has too many resources now. He has more than we do. How dare he? How dare he have more than us? Attack with that T40, bro. Seriously. I dare you. I dare you to attack with that T40, bro. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Oh, cool. Come on, move up. Please, game. Please work right now. Thank you. I want to also play this. And it's fine that we're only going to get a little bit out of this. Just a little bit out of it. And we'll hit that Wolverine. Wolverine. There we go. There we go. We're in pretty good standing. Pretty good standing. We can just kind of heal all the HP we want. Just heal all of it up. He's not going to be able to get this M2 away from our Jackson. Our Jackson's just going to deal with it. It's just going to deal with it. Oh, cool. He's even moving it into position for our Jackson to deal with it. I might not even deal with that M37 yet. You know, I might choose to deal with the thing instead. The M2 in the back. Yeah, I think I'm going to deal with the M2. Wait, I can't deal with the M2. Wait, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. So I can do that. There we go. There we go. Healing everything back to full. Just everything back to full. He can remove the Wolverine if he really wants. He can remove the Wolverine. I kind of want to remove that. I wish I would have been keeping track of that, but wasn't. Well, I can't remove the Wolverine anymore. At least not easily. At least not easily at all. Fine, I didn't need that. I did not need that unit. Did not need that unit. But that's his only option for removing my units, is he has to kill them in one turn. In one turn. Otherwise, I just heal them. I heal them all back up. Heal them back up as good as new. As good as new. Yep. Yep. That's exactly what happens. This guy's lost already. He should know this. I'm sure he knows this by now, though, actually. Yeah, we can heal back to full HP. There we go. It's a full hand again. There we go. We have the board. We have full hand. We have all the resources we can please. I mean, this is a pretty easy game at this point. It's a very easy game at this point. We can just do whatever we want, just whatever we want, whenever we want. And there's really nothing he can do about it. There's nothing he can do about it at all. I love that. I love that feeling of helplessness that he probably has, except he killed the Wolverine. We must avenge the Wolverine's death by playing 2 more Wolverines and by derping this thing like that. Move these up, I guess. Play a Wolverine. Play another Wolverine. We'll play that thing. We'll heal this up. This, I think, was like 48 HP, right? Well, it was able to take enough. It was able to take enough, is the answer. Is able to hold enough HP to dump all the resources into it. Just all the resources into it. What did we have? We have 10 heals? Yeah, we have 10 heals, which is more damage than he can ever deal. More damage than he can ever dream of dealing. I think he knows that he's lost. I'll just spend the rest over here. And there's no reason to go overboard, is there? No reason at all to go overboard. I just want to spend all my resources, is all. Just spend all of them. That's all I want to do. I wish there was an all button for spending all of them on one of these. And there's the game. There's no reason to do that other than just to spend the resources. I just want to see how many I spent this game. Probably a ton. 390. Yeah, that's a lot of resources. Not a literal ton, but whatever. 390 is pretty good. It could not be a literal ton anyway, because a ton's a measurement of weight, and this is not a measurement of weight. Not at all a measurement of weight. So yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, we'll do another one. Yes. And we're back. Let's close this. Against another 11th. I guess this hand is okay. I guess I haven't played this deck enough to really know, but I guess it looks okay to me. It looks fine to me. Sure, there's no Wolverine to start M2 madness with, but he's playing these things. Playing a stupid tier 7 card. That means he probably has less of the higher tier stuff that we do, but yeah, it's still, you know, a little bit annoying. I don't like dealing with this. This is an annoying one to deal with, in my opinion. There's another Wolverine. I don't like where this is going exactly. I don't like this HQ in general. I don't like playing against it. I don't like playing with it. I don't like the M2 also. The M2 is kind of a problem in this game, in my opinion, and many others' opinions. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going to trade aggressively here. Now M2. Get 19 resources. That's okay. He'll be 18 though, because he's going to take this Stewart with a T6. I describe this game sometimes like it's chess. I don't know why. I just do. I just do. Don't at all know why I do that though. It's just what I do. So just exactly what I do. Oh cool, he moved that T6 up. I was hoping he'd do that. So I can remove that with a T1 heavy. With the T1 heavy. Basically here, I just have to have more board control in him, which is not happening because he played an M44. So he filled his hand. So I'm not going to be able to outboard this guy. No. Oh, war bonds. There we go. Frontline already makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Instead of the Wolverine, I mean, yeah, of course, of course. But I wanted to deploy 2 units, so it makes sense actually to want to deploy 2 units instead of just 1 more. Especially when fighting for board control against an opponent with more cards. With a lot more cards, so. Well, you trade a card for M41, which sucks. I want to keep that. Just being honest with you, I wanted to keep that. But I'm sure you knew that I wanted to keep that. I mean, it's pretty obvious that I want to keep my units alive, especially a 2 damage arty. But it wasn't possible. So I also wanted the Wolverine. Also wanted that Wolverine to be played. Made it sound like I wanted to remove a Wolverine, but I didn't remove a Wolverine. I played a Wolverine. I'm going to remove a Wolverine though now. I don't think I can save this. So I think here I just put a bunch on the 5-0 first, as I call it. I think that might be an optimal number though. It might be a very unoptimal number, I'm not sure. Not sure at all. But we do have more resources, and we're catching up on cards. 8 cards to 8 cards, we should not be doing that. Our T1 is going to get shot though, and Wolverine is going to get shot. And our M2 MT is going to get shot the turn after that if I can't stop this T1. I don't think I can stop this T1. He has more board presence than we do. Much more board presence than we do. Ah, there goes the M2. Not going to be able to save that M2 because he played that right. Hey, this is going to be a loss. Maybe not. We got fortunate. 4, 5, 6. This is still going to die, but at least it's going to absorb more damage this way, I guess. I'll move it up in the middle. Even though that's a bad idea, because now I can hit it with more things. That was stupid. It was very stupid. But he might be tempted to hit with a T1 now. Which I kind of want, because then he can't get rid of Stewart, but he's not going to do that. That was a bad play on my part. It's called stupidity, guys. Don't do that. I knew it was stupid, but yet I still did it. But it's not that big of a deal. It would have died anyway. It just gave him an extra 4 damage, basically, to help clear this Wolverine. Which he couldn't have really done otherwise, so yeah. This is a bad play. It didn't throw the game, but it was a bad play. Remember when we had 8 cards to his 8 cards? Yeah, we could have still had that if we hadn't made a bad play. Not really, but yeah, he has too much card advantage. He should have shot it with that priest. Yeah, that's too much that he has. Guess I do that. I guess I play with the expectation that I'm going to survive to next turn. And keep this alive for my T2 and let me draw a bunch of cards and play a bunch of cards and push this back, but I don't think that's happening. I think at this point it's pretty lost. It is pretty lost at this point, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. This is one reason I don't like the M2, is it's not a very strong combat unit, and you invest so much in it, you have to keep it alive. You know, otherwise it's just bad. Probably should have backed that off, but then he would have removed the M2. I mean, we have more resource growth than him, but that doesn't really matter when you don't really, you know, have cards to play anymore. Yeah, we can come back from this, technically. We can technically come back from this. It's just going to be, you know, hard to come back from this. It's going to be very hard to come back from this. That helps, though. That most certainly does help. I mean, yeah, this Wolverine helps. It's not ideal. It's not exactly like what we would want. But hey, it takes some damage off of the Jackson. He almost kills the M2, though. He almost kills the M2. Which I don't like. I don't like it all. Wait, no, he does kill the... No, he doesn't. It's like, wait a moment. He does kill the M2. Next turn, he kills the M2, though. I can't deal with that. There's not a way I can deal with that. Oh, nope, he kills the M2. Alright. Alright, that's game. That's game. Lost everything now. I was half expecting to draw the the T2 now. All hope is lost, so we'll do that. Make it a little bit weird, I guess. Just a little bit weird. I mean, if I can clear these, and that actually I have a chance, because I do have 2 camo units out against a lot of arty, but I mean, this is going to die, because I couldn't heal it up. If you didn't have that together, we win. Would have been in a better position, because that would have had more HP. That would have had quite a bit more HP, actually. I guess we move up and shoot that. We don't have T-82s in this either, which would help. No, we lose the Jackson. Wait, no, do we? I'm sure we lose the Jackson. Pretty sure we lose the Jackson. You know? That's odd. It's very odd that he's choosing to do that, but I mean, he has more cards than us now. So pretty sure we can't win this anymore. Pretty sure of that, actually, but you know, he has a bunch more cards, so even though he has a lot of arty out and I have a camo unit, I don't think that really helps anymore. Don't think that really helps at all anymore. Oh, cool. I drew an M37, yay! Yeah, pretty sure of this, that this gets removed. Yeah, that's the game. I like how I keep saying that's a game, but I'm not surrendering. But I should just stop wasting your time, but I kind of want to see what else he has. He has a T-82? Of course he does. Of course he does. I should probably put that in this deck, but I didn't want it. I didn't want to because all my American decks include them. All of them basically include them, actually. Here comes the milling. We just had a bad start, really, and then... Oh, no, he had a better start than us, I should say. We didn't have a bad start. He just had a better one. And he has the M44s, which I want. I want the M44s. They seem rather good. He has the Fury. Alright, I mean, if he somehow, if he does let us catch up on the board, he has to make huge mistakes. Just massive mistakes. Just huge errors. But he played well. He was aggressive, which is what you have to do against this type of deck. Is you have to just be aggressive and go at it. Just have to go at it. Just grab it by the neck and kill it, basically. That's what you have to do against it. You just have to kill it. Which is what he's doing. He moved up and didn't give me any time to set up or anything. Which is when you lose. When you let decks like this set up, you lose. Yeah, he's just mocking us with that Lee. Come on. That's so rude. So rude. Alright, we'll surrender now, because we're not coming back from this. It's 10 cards. Even if we did come back, we would lose, because we'd run out of cards in deck. We don't have ways to recover those. And we couldn't beat him in 10 turns from that state. We spent more resources than him, at least. Yay! It was a good game on his part. He played well. It was a bad game on our part. We played poorly. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed that. As always, leave your feedback in the comment section. I always love reading that. And I love you all. I hope you have wonderful days. And I'll see you next time.